Hello everybody, this is just a quick tutorial video on how to complete the rock cycle flow chart. So all the directions are here, but we're going to go through them just in case you're a little confused. It says complete the blank rock flow chart that is posted in Google Classroom. Now this should be an easy assignment if you completed the readings, taken good notes, and truly listened to the videos of all the different types of rocks. This has got to be done well if you want to get credit. So if you just, go through it and just put in whatever you think it is, and if nothing's right, I'm not going to give you credit for it. And the blank flow chart is in the form of a Google presentation. So the first question that you might have, where is it? Well, it says where it is. It's in Google Classroom. So if you go to your Google Classroom page, so if I open up a new tab and I go into Google Classroom, and I'm just going to go to my first hour Google Classroom. And you can find it in one of two places. If you look in the streaming section, it's right here at the top. I just posted it. Or if you've ever noticed, if you go into classwork, there's different categories. So if I go down here to 2020 Remote Learning Rocks, it's also right there. So I'm going to click on that. And first of all, you should always read the directions. These tell you a lot of information as well. But if I go to the rock cycle flow chart, so if you notice here, it says rock cycle flow chart. And if I go to Google Classroom, it says rock cycle flow chart. It says the rock cycle flow chart link is posted below. So if I go into it, and it's said it's in a form of a Google presentation, here it is. So again, it says it's in the form of a Google presentation. Here it is. So that's how you find it. Now use the following videos to help you complete the rock cycle flow chart. So we're going to come back to these in a little bit. But if I click on the second page here, it's going to look like this. Now if this looks like it's a little small and you want to make that larger, feel free to zoom in. Now to zoom in, you just hit the plus sign that's located up above and make it a large. Or the easiest thing to do is if you just go up to view and you go into zoom, I'm going to make it 200%. And I might say, well, this is really large. Well, it just helps you with typing. So this is a rock cycle flow chart. And what you have to do, wherever it says type here, if you just click on it, you're going to be able to type. So you would get rid of the type here and you type in whatever the answer should be. So when we look at this, it says form from the cooling and solidification of lava or magma. What is the answer to that? What category should this be? Then you should have subcategories underneath here. Now, if this flow chart doesn't look familiar, it should look familiar. Most of you are going to look at it and say, oh, I've seen these. These are all in the videos. What videos? Well, if I go back to last week's Hyperdoc, I guess that's what I'm looking for, and it says sedimentary rocks. It says read the article and interact with the learning more activities. Now the sedimentary rock reading is only going to take you about 10 minutes to do. The rest of the time we expect you to be interacting with different things. For example, here's one of the learn more activities. Have you ever seen ripple marks? So answer that to yourselves internally. You don't have to type it out, but then there's some videos for that. But then at the very end, there's another one, and if you would have clicked on this, it would bring you to a video. But, did you see this? Here you have the flow chart, and they're all embedded in the videos. Now, we've also given you links to those videos. If I zoom back out, right here. So if you click on it, it's going to give you this flow chart that you see right here. But we've typed in a lot of the spots for you. So you don't have to do the whole flow chart. But if you watch those videos, they're going to give you all these answers. So again, the goal is not simply type something in that you think it could be. Because if they're all wrong, I'm not going to give you credit for it. If you've never watched any of these videos in the past, well, that's what we expect you to do. It doesn't take 20 minutes just to read this sedimentary rock reading. That is what? 2 pages. If we take out the pictures, it's only going to be 2 pages long. So it's only going to take you about 5 minutes to read that. The rest of the time, we want you actually interacting with the Learn More activities. Again, we're trying to limit the assignment to just 20 minutes a day. Again, if you just read it, it's 5 minutes. But once you interact with it, it should be about 20 minutes. So the answers that you need to fill in these are located in those videos. And all you have to do is when you find them in the videos, now if you took good notes and you know and watched the videos, you might be able to type them in, especially for a lot of these. So wherever you see a type here, you should be typing in and you should be filling in the heading. Again, all the answers can be found within these videos that you've already had access to. So again, this whole activity should only take you 20 minutes if you've already watched these videos, if you've done the notes, if you've truly read the readings. Now, if you've been kind of faking it and not been doing a lot, yeah, this may take longer than 20 minutes, but that's because you didn't take the time earlier in the week and earlier in the unit like you were supposed to. So if you have any questions about what to do now, let me know. Don't forget, in Google Classroom, when you are done with this, make sure you submit. So when you are done filling it out, make sure you submit. That tells me you're done. And a lot of you don't always do this, and I can still go in and find out if you're done, but then it tells me that you're done and it's easier to check off. So if you have any questions, make sure you let your teacher know. Thanks.